Hello everyone, how are you? This is Kay. Good to see you. Thank you very much for joining another live stream today. This is Sunday today on the 16th of February, and I'm here to do the Sunday's weekly forecast. So today I scan the charts, and whichever I think it's interesting or could expect some next move, I will do deeper analysis and let you know. So let me pop up the trading view and get into the topics right away. So today is weekend. So every weekend I check the weekly time frame, and every month end I check the monthly time frame. So today I first check the markets overall based on the weekly time frame. And this is the pairs on my watch list. I have Euro USD, Euro JPY, all the way down to Swiss franc JPY. I have 21 pairs on my watch list, and these are the pairs I monitor every day. And whenever I see trending markets and entry confirmations, I select one pair to enter the market. So every weekend I do this because to get overall bigger picture and create the scenario. And if one of these markets move according to my scenario I created today and tomorrow, then I look for opportunities on these markets. So today is Sunday. The markets are closed, but it's good to do this because most of you will have time. If you work full-time, then you maybe start working from Monday tomorrow. So that's another reason why I do this live stream on Sundays. And tomorrow Monday I also do live stream for the members, KTS Academy members and GTS members, because Monday new bars happen, and we may see some new moves. Okay, so now this is first. Let me see, from Euro USD, let me select the markets first to talk about. First, Euro USD. This one, I was thinking that the market goes bearish. This is still bearish to me because the market was range overall, all the way. It was more like a P wave, and the P wave broke bearish exactly here. And the market went down. It broke the support level, and support became the resistance, and now there was another new bearish in the wave, and it stopped down here, and now it's range. And as it ranges now, the important thing here is that the market broke the Tenkan-sen bullish. So it broke the Tenkan-sen bullish, and Kijun-sen is flat. That means the market may retrace up to this area, then continue bearish. So that means in a short term, buy is the right call. But in the long term, sell is the right call. For me, I prefer to sell in this market than buy, because when I sell and run profits, I know it's going to be good. It's going to be a good profits and good pips to gain. And even if the market goes up and buy, the pips I will gain is very short, and also I think the market becomes more choppy like this way along the way up. So I think it's not really a good idea. So for me, Euro USD is better to sell, and I'm waiting for that to happen. And again, this is bearish, like I mentioned before, because the price is below Kijun-sen and Kumo is sloping down. This is the bearish Kumo, and it's down. And Chikou span below the candles as well. So overall market to me is bearish. It may be also resisted by the previous support level here, or this area here, which is now touching, or Kijun-sen area. Either way, this is to me still bearish. But if the market breaks the Kijun-sen bullish, then the market becomes really the range, and it's not really not going to be a good market to trade if that's the case. So far this is bearish. And let me select some other markets for analysis today. Yeah, for example, like Euro CAD has been completely range. So in this case, I don't even analyze the lower time frames because most likely I'm not going to trade on this one this week. Let's say if the market has a big news and if it breaks the major support or the resistance levels, then Ichimoku will show the trend, and then I think it's going to be a good market to trade. But most likely in this range market, it won't happen, right? But I scan charts every day anyways. And if the market happens to break the resistance support levels, then I think I will trade on this one for sure. But the chances are it's really low. So I don't think this is a good market to trade in this week. Euro AUD the same too. It's range. So whenever it's range, I don't trade. So today on the chat, I asked everyone which market looks the best this week for you. So if you have some pairs you're watching or analyzing or waiting for the opportunities, please let me know on the comment on the chat here so that I can also take a look. I see one comment, Euro USD. But yeah, Euro USD is bearish to me, so, and that's something I'm waiting for right now. Downtrend. Okay, let me see some other markets now. Okay. Let's see. Forex markets are very choppy. Pound Swiss franc is now bullish, but the price is above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and Kumo twisted bullish. It's in a sideways, but Kumo twisted bullish now. And Chikou span is now above the candles. So in this case, it's likely to break the resistance level of 1.14. And it may go up this way. If it breaks bullish, then I think the market goes up to here, 1.165, and this is going to be one of the good markets to trade this week. So yeah, let's see if that happens today. If not, then simply we have to just, you know, monitor and focus on other markets. Yeah, let's see. Euro PLN. I don't have that in my watch list. So after I cover the pairs and markets I want to cover, and if I have time later, then let me have a look. So what other pairs are you watching or interested this week? Let me know on the comment. First, let me cover the Forex pairs on my watch list. Euro JPY is now on N wave bullish. So in terms of the wave analysis, it's bullish. The price may retrace to the Kijun Sen, or last week it was supported by the Senko span B and Chikou span above the candle still, so it's bullish actually. From here, the market may go up this way. Yeah, it has been bearish for the last few weeks, and this may be the turn to bullish side on USD-JPY. So let's see, USD-CAD, this market is now retracing very sharply. It's not trending up anymore. It's now retracing to Kijun Sen. So the target is 1.4109 or 07. It's the retracement right now at the moment. So weekly is bearish. I mean, weekly is technically bullish still because it's above the Kijun Sen. But if you look at the, let's say, 4-hour time frame, it's bearish. So it's heading towards the weekly Kijun Sen. And when the market touches weekly Kijun Sen, we have to wait and see if it bounces or not. If it breaks bearish, then it's going to be continuous downtrend in 4-hour time frame. And 4-hour time frame is now losing the momentum bearish because of the Kumo shape. Kumo has so many information, and Kumo is now getting smaller. Here, before it was really thick and big, so it was more healthy downtrend, and it did break the support level bearish. And now Kumo is getting smaller. The gap between the Senko span A and B is becoming smaller. So that means the the bearishness is now getting smaller, and the momentum is getting weaker now. That's what Kumo shape is telling here. So that means the market may range this week. It may not go down anymore. Instead, it may retrace a little bit and consolidate from here. And gradually, it goes down to the weekly Kijun-sen, but it may take time in this case. Yeah, so that's USDCAD. Let me come back to the weekly time frame, and let's see. Another one we can focus is, let's see, another interesting market to me is, which one was it? Swiss franc JPY. This is, to me, its range, and more to the downside, more to the bearish side range. First of all, the price is below Kumo and below Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and Chikou span is touching, and the future Kumo is now showing bearish. So overall, it's now bearish market, and plus this is descending P wave. So descending P wave means the support levels are at the same level and highs are lower. So that's a descending P wave, and last week it bounced on the previous support level, so it may go up to here, could be resisted by the Kumo too, and eventually breaks bearish. So Swiss franc JPY to me is bearish in terms of this technical analysis. So Chikou span is touching, so if it goes up and down like this way, then Chikou span may follow the candlesticks like this way, then eventually breaks bearish. That's also a scenario. This is a long-term scenario, but it's also one of the analysis I usually do based on the price action and Ichimoku 5 lines. So Swiss franc JPY to me is bearish. So this is my overview on Forex pairs overall based on the weekly time frame. So again, which market looks the best to you? Let me know on the chat. Okay, now let me analyze gold. Okay, so I go to commodity and XAUUSD, and this is a weekly time frame. So I mentioned last week that the target was 2900, and it has touched 2900. And as you can see, there is a long wick pointing upwards. So that means I think from this week the market retrace, especially this week. I mean this Friday, if the market closes below the last week's low, which is 2859.52. If it closes like this on Friday, then the market retraces, most likely to that Tenkan-sen and also the previous resistance level. So in that case, it's safer not to trade. You can technically sell, but it's safer to not to trade until it bounces and goes up again. I think this is better chance to buy than selling this week. However, overall is bullish because the Kumo is up, Senko span B is up, and Senko span A is also up, and Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both bullish, and the Chikou span above the candles. So it's all bullish trend right now. Okay, yeah, so that's my gold analysis. Yeah, the only thing again is the wick, and the market was resisted by 2900. So yeah, that's the thing. Okay, and now also let me do analysis on BTC USD on the weekly time frame. I know some of you trade cryptos, Bitcoin. So the price is above the Kijun Sen, above the Kumo, Chikou span above candles, so it's bullish still. And I draw the line like this way last week. It's been supported by the yellow trend line. So I think in a few weeks it's going to be supported and goes up. But if it breaks the trend line, then I think it goes down to the Kijun Sen. So whether the price will be supported by the trend line or not is very important in the next few weeks. And in this case, there's a good chance that the market will be supported by the trend line and goes up because the price is above the Kijun Sen and Chikou span above the candles. So equilibrium is in the bullish side. So buyers dominant market. So when buyers notice the bounce, then more buyers come in and sellers give up and the market goes up. So this can happen within the month of February and March. The market may move up again in a few weeks. So that's BTC USD analysis. So yeah, overall, I think Forex markets are choppy, range, retracing, and this is the most difficult timing to trade, I think. I mean, this is not the most, but difficult timing to trade for Forex traders. So if you monitor chart every day, and if you don't have any opportunities, then simply close the charts and you can backtest, practice, and at least do 50 trades, ideally 100 trades, and check the result. Backtesting really is a key to success. If we didn't backtest and practice, then I wouldn't have been able to, make profits in the long term like this way. Practice really makes it perfect. Okay, so now let me check some comments. So again, the question today is which market looks the best this week? If you watch some markets or if you're curious about some markets, then please let me know. All right, thank you very much for joining everyone. Good to see you. I just did quick analysis on Forex and gold and Bitcoin so far. Okay, let's see. So yeah, let me check USD Euro PLN from Marcin. He says, hello Master K, greetings from Hamburg, Germany. Thank you very much for joining. Marcin, finally, I've made it to the live for the first time. Congratulations. Welcome to my live stream today. All PLN pairs, Euro PLN especially, are trending beautifully. What do you think about PLN pairs? So like I mentioned, I don't really check the PLN pairs, but let me check Euro PLN as example. Let me see. And this is again the weekly time frame. Oh yeah, this is a clear bearish trend. It broke the support level, it broke the range, and now it's bearish. It became bearish exactly on the week of the 20th of January, and it has been down so far. I think this downtrend continues. Let me zoom out and check the previous support levels. Okay, so there are a few support levels. One was here, 4.189 area or 4.19 area, which already broke last week. and this is going down to the all-time low, which is 4.13. Looks like the market is heading towards 4.13 now. Okay, so euro has been really getting weaker over PLN in this chart. Yeah, it's going down to 4.13. Yes. So it has been bearish ever since 26 September 2022. Consecutive bearish in the waves. It never broke the Kumo bullish as per the weekly time frame. Here the market went into the Kumo in November last year, but because the Kumo was really thick, it was rejected and now it's bearish. The market decided to go down this way. Right, so this market is bearish. Yes. Let me quickly check the daily time frame as well. I'm sure it's downtrend. Right, daily time frame also shows its downtrend. If you look at the daily time frame, then you can see that the market tested the previous support level here, 4.235 level on the 3rd and the 4th of February, but it didn't go up. It didn't go through. Instead, it was rejected, and also it was resisted by the Kijun Sen, and the market is now below the Tenkan Sen. So yeah, there's no sign of the bullishness on this market. So if I were to trade, I will for sure sell. And this downtrend, I think, is continuous until the market reaches 4.13. It's bearish. Okay, so yeah, there are some pairs, some minor exotic pairs which are trending very nicely. But for me, I don't trade PLN because I haven't backtested it, and also the spread is very big with my broker, so that's why I simply don't trade. Okay, now Snail says Nifty chart. Okay, market looks bearish for 21,800. Okay, let me check Nifty chart, and I know there are some other traders from India joining today on the live stream. So let me do this for Indian traders. Nifty 50 index. So here is a weekly analysis. The market is now going within the Kumo. So when the market goes into Kumo, it's like the airplanes going into the storm, thunderstorm. And first of all, the market becomes very choppy. In fact, the market became bullish on the weeks of 27th January and 3rd February, and last week, 10th February, it became bearish. So first of all, the market is becoming very unpredictable which way it's going. Suddenly, it may become bullish or bearish, so it's risky to trade in that sense. So that's overview on the weekly analysis. However, the price is now below Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, and Chikou span below the candles. So overall, it's now bearish. It's bearish. Okay, and let me check the daily time frame as well. It's about to break the support, so let me check. So daily chart, the price is below Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen, Kumo, Chikou span below candles as well, and the market has been on consecutive bearish in waves. So now it's down. Or actually, this was I wave, so it was more like bearish, and now it's about to break the support. The initial target is 22,557, and see if the market breaks support level or not. If it does, then the next target is going to be 22,000. So Nifty overall is now bearish to me. Okay, Euro USD, right? Euro USD is it's bearish overall, right? I did analysis already. Let me check some other comments now. All right, Did you do BTC already? Yes, I did. Yes. Bitcoin is bullish as supported by the weekly trend line. Okay. FT images, pound NZD. Okay, let me check that one. Pound NZD. Forex. Pound NZD. Let's see. So weekly time frame. The price above the Kijun Sen, Chikou span above the candles, so it's bullish. Few weeks ago, when the market touched on the Kijun Sen, 13th January, and also on the week of 20th January, Chikou span touched as well. So this was Henkabi. What we call Henkabi in Japanese. Henkabi is the days or the bar, the candlestick, which can change the market direction. That's called Henkabi. And as Henkabi, after the Henkabi, I see the market is up. It didn't break the Kijun Sen bearish. Instead, it went up. So in that case, also it's bullish. And you can draw the ascending trend line like this way. It's been supported multiple times. So pound NZD is bullish to me. And Kumo shape is also nice. It's getting thicker and bigger. So overall, I think the market trends up continuously. The initial target is 2.24, the swing high. And once it breaks, the next target is going to be 2.25 and 2.26. So pound NZD is at the moment bullish. It's been range for the last 4-5 weeks, but in terms of this weekly long-term analysis, it's up. So in this case, although it's range, you can always look for an opportunities to buy. That's usually what I do. I check the whole market direction, which way they are going in the bigger picture. And once I see it's bullish, then I only look for buying opportunities. Once it's bearish, I only look for selling opportunities. When it's range, I never look for opportunities. In this way, you filter which ways to trade, and that actually gives you more confidence, and also it becomes more clear decision making. If you don't know which way to trade, then it becomes really difficult. And if it doesn't go towards the major direction, again, you don't trade either. That's really simple but powerful strategy. Okay, so that says, hi Kay, I would like to know about USA 100, thank you. Okay, sure. Let me check the NASDAQ index, index and US 100. Okay, so this is weekly time frame again. It's renewing higher now. It's bullish clearly. It's renewing higher, and the target is now 23,000. Within this week, or within the week of 16th of February, or within the month of February, looks like the market is reaching 23,000, or it may even break and goes higher. In this momentum, it's really possible. The price is above the Tenkan Sen, and the Chikou span above the candles. Kumo is not too thick, but it's okay thickness. It's gradually moving up, and that's why the Kumo is not too thin or too thick, but definitely the momentum is bullish now. Yeah, so I keep my arrow up like this way. This is from last week, but my analysis, my view remains the same from last week. It's bullish to me. Okay, Charles, gold, please, K. Yes, gold, I did already, it's bullish. Let me pop that up again. I know some new viewers here. So here's gold. It's bullish. The Kumo has been up, price above the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, and Chikou span above the candles. But there's a long wick last week pointing up, and it was resisted by 2900. So looks like it's coming retracing like this week, especially if it breaks 2859.52, then I think it breaks and retrace, but overall is bullish. I think in later on the market turns bullish again and it goes up to 3000 is the next target. If you follow the trends on gold, especially by Ichimoku, then you may have been able to make lots of profits on this one for the last few weeks. Okay, all right, thank you very much for joining, everyone. Good to see you. So what other markets you think it's interesting today? Let me see. Okay, yes, USDJPY. USDJPY was a bit range. Let me put this one up here also. USDJPY has been bullish. It's above the Kijun Sen, Chikou span above candles, and Kumo is bullish, but the momentum is very weak. And for the last few weeks, it was bearish. So it's been resisted by the descending trend line. I draw it like this way, especially if you look at the daily time frame. It has been resisted like this way, so it's been bearish. So it may go down 148.56. That's the short-term view. That's a short-term view. But if it breaks the trend line, then I think it turns bullish after this. So for now, bearish trend in the short term. Okay, yes, NASDAQ I covered it already. Yes. Okay, Nguyen says, why don't you trade in 4 hour instead of daily time frame? Yes, I also take 4 hour time frame to trade. I take both daily, either daily or 4 hour time frames to trade, to follow. Okay, hello Kamelis, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining today. It's been a while. Okay, Alexander, DAX, NASDAQ, and Dow Jones. Okay, let me cover DAX for now. Since I haven't covered it for a long time. So here is German 40. Okay, it's let me check the weekly time frame. So yeah, it's clear bullish now. Yeah, I think last time I did analysis around this area, like in January, or even previous year, and I drew these lines as targets, but looks like it already broke. It's been supported by the trend line, and now it's above the Tenkan Sen. So Tenkan Sen has been working as a support. So if you're buying already, or if you're thinking to buy for now, then you keep holding until the market breaks the Tenkan Sen bearish. Now it has reached 22,500, and the next target seems to be 23,000. So 23,000 is the next target, and it may reach within this week. Kumo is not too thick, it's more thinner and pointing up, and this is called overbought. It's overbought, so when the market retraces, it becomes really quick. I think in one bar, it can go down all the way to Kijun Sen or even Tenkan Sen. But at the same time, since it's overbought, when the market goes up again this week, it goes really fast as well. And I haven't checked the lower time frames yet, but I think, let me check the daily time frame. Daily time frame Kumo is not too thin. Before it was thinner a bit this way here, but now it's getting thicker again. So I don't see retracing sign on the daily time frame as well. So most likely the market reaches 23,000, then retrace is my view on this one. In that case, let me see. So the market reaches, the previous high was here on the week of, not the week, this is daily time frame, so it's the 31st of January was the previous high. And most likely the market reaches, if it reaches high, then it can happen on the 24th February. Between 24th February to, let me see, 7th of March. So around this area, the market can reach the high. So my view is more like this way. That's a time cycle analysis, and it's more realistic. So that means tomorrow's Monday and 24th is Monday. 2 weeks after. So I don't think the market reaches 23,000 this week. Probably next week or the following weeks the market reaches there, but it's bullish so far. So if you're holding the buy, then there's no reason to exit yet on this one. Okay, yes, Sunil, you're welcome. Okay, what about Euro Pound? Okay, Kevin, Euro Pound, let me see. Forex, Euro Pound. Starting from the weekly analysis, it's been bearish. The price is now below the Kijun Sen, and it became below Tenkan Sen last week, so it's bearish. The Chikou span below the candles as well. The Kumo has been bearish also, so it's bearish. The market is now heading towards 0.8204, but the momentum is very weak. It's been very choppy in the lower time frames. And let me see. According to the daily time frame, it's completely range, but looks like there's a gap between 31st January Friday and 3rd of February Monday. There was a gap, and the gap happened on almost all the markets in Forex, which is rare, and seems like so far the gap is not filled yet. So if it doesn't fill, then the market goes down this way. And now at the moment in the lower time frame, I can see that there's a P wave. So when the P wave breaks bearish, the market first goes down to 0.8259, then it goes down to 0.8205. That's the analysis on European. So overall, to me, it's bearish so far. Yeah, if you do the analysis step by step like this way, then you know exactly what's happening, and you can decide which way to go, which way to trade and follow. Okay, let me check some other comments now. Omkar, good evening. Could you please advise on XAUUSD? Yeah, gold, I already did analysis, but for new viewers today, let me pop up again and explain. So gold has been bullish. It's hold on. It's above the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, and Chikou span above the candles, and it has reached the target of 2900, and it resisted last week. There's a long week, So it's resisted. So if the market breaks the last week's low, which was 2859.52, then it goes bearish this week. And most likely retracement happen sometime soon. If the market doesn't retrace that much, I think the market will range for a few days or even a few weeks, then it starts to move up again. And once it does, the target is 3,000. So 3,000 is now becoming realistic in gold, which is really, powerful. I mean, it's a big news if it reaches 3,000 all-time high. So yeah, gold has been still bullish now. Okay, FTMO says, thank you K, going long as is possible, pound NZD as they lead nice candles when it moves. Okay, right. That's the trend follow mindset. Okay, let me cover a few more comments and then finish the live stream. Okay. Fai says, do you still try to invent new strategy or better you're the one that you have? Yes, I have already some new strategies and I have been trading live with these new strategies and the results are very nice. So once I'm able to explain, then I will officially introduce. So far, it's been more like, experience-based entry exits or more like, patterns entry exit with Ichimoku. So it's not really structured yet. Although I'm making profits with the new strategy, it's not really, I'm not really being able to explain logically. So I need to really, meditate on it and talk to myself about the step-by-step process of how I do these things by looking back my own trades and my own decisions and my own focus. But yeah, it's coming along. So because of this, I take lots and lots of trades, and sometimes, when I look back the history, I have to really figure out which one I traded by KTS, which one I did by a new strategy or the candlestick based strategy. I really have to look back. So once I do that, then I will share my performance in KTS only. Okay, let me see. Okay, for swing trade, do you still take 5 minutes as entry confirmation K? Yes, I do. I take 5 minute time frame for my entry confirmations. Yes. Okay. All right, let me see. Pound USD. Let me see. Pound USD. Weekly chart, it retraced. It's bullish in the short term. The target is in the Kijun Sen. So that's up here. 1.2768 is the weekly Kijun Sen. But I didn't select this pair this time because there was a Kumo in between the price and the Kijun Sen. And as I mentioned before, Kumo is like the thunderstorm for airplane. So when the price gets into the Kumo on the weekly, then I think the market becomes very choppy on the lower time frames, and this market may not be the best to select. So it's bullish in the lower time frames, but I think it gets really choppy this week. So I do multiple time frame analysis like this way. So if you're new to these analysis, then it may confuse you a lot. Ichimoku was originally created not to switch the time frames. You only take the daily time frame and you have all the momentums from short to mid to long term. But now we have PC, and this is, I'm a trend follower basically. So the way I do analysis is more like a trend follow mindset. But some of these live streams or the videos, I share the range trades analysis and range strategies through Ichimoku. So because I have the knowledge, although I don't do that, I have the knowledge, so I show it sometimes in the YouTube also. But for this weekly analysis, it's more like the trend follow analysis and the explanations. Okay, let me see. Yeah, Nifty 50 I covered already, so please check the archive. It's more like bearish, but it's going into the Kumo. So I think the market becomes choppy in the lower time frames, but overall it's now bearish. Yes, Kevin, you're welcome. Okay, let me check some comments from other people here. Sumi says, do you have any suggestions for equity swing trader who trades high ADR, ATR volatile stocks? Try backtesting your strategy and it fails almost every time I try. Yeah, well, suggestions for equity swing trader. For the swing traders, basically, my suggestion is to use higher time frames, like the weekly or the monthly time frames to follow with my strategy. And I am basically Forex trader. I don't trade stock. Senko span B52 and displacement 26. It's all default. I changed the settings a lot in the past, a long time ago. And I even shifted the Kumo to the candlesticks or Chikou span to the future, and changing the numbers of Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and sometimes I overlaid two Ichimoku lines on the same chart and tried to create some new strategies. But after I read the original books, the best is to follow the original settings. And the reason is because these are the fixed numbers that you cannot change, and it really works. And especially if you want to become an advanced Ichimoku trader by applying time cycles, price theory, or Kyushu Ashi, or many other Ichimoku strategies, then the setting has to be default. Otherwise, you cannot analyze the market in the right way in advanced strategies. These numbers are like Fibonacci numbers, 50, 61.8 or 23.6. These are like Fibonacci. Some people say that 26 is like a trading days per month, which is true, but he actually found 26 as one of what we call Kihon Suchi, based on his own study and research for years and years, and he found this as a fixed number, 26. He didn't come up with this number based on the trading days per month. It's more like a fixed number, like Fibonacci. So that's why you don't have to change the numbers. Even in cryptos, you don't have to change numbers. Okay, all right. So yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Yes, USD I covered Euro PLN, and it's been bearish. It's here. It broke the support, and it broke the range, and it's going towards 4.13. It's now bearish. So I think that completes my analysis today. So today I picked the charts randomly and select the pairs and did analysis on a weekly and a daily time basis. So hopefully you enjoyed and you learned something new from today's live stream. So thank you very much everyone for joining today. And if you liked the live stream, please press the like button before you leave. That would be great. And hope to see you again soon. So I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I hope to see you soon again. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Bye for now. またね. Thank you very much.